Why hello and welcome back to another episode of Voice of the Rings. I am your host and guide, Zollin Ironshield, as always. And today, my friends, I would like to give you a little guide video on taxidermy in Lord of the Rings Online. So what is taxidermy in Lord of the Rings Online? Well, pretty much it's just a NPC in the game that if you are fishing in the game or find something that says it's a trophy, it'll say in this description, if you hover the item for a fish that you caught, it'll either say it's for cooking or just useless that you could sell to a vendor, and sometimes it'll have a certain color and it'll say this fish can be taxidermied. Okay, if that's the case, or you do a raid and it says this item can be turned into a taxidermy item, or sometimes the item for newer things will just be a cosmetic item for your house. These are for decorations, basically. They're basically completely fun. They're cosmetic things. But where do you go to find that taxidermist? Well, I'm in Southern Bree here to make an easy spot, so you can come to South Bree with a horse if you want, or North Bree, but pretty much we're gonna go up the road here and run along here, and it's this blue one right here. There's the taxidermist, the fishing taxidermist, and the collector. So you could also go to the North Gate and walk down. I mean, it's probably actually faster to go on the North Gate, but we're just gonna ride here real quick. I will show you the location if you're a brand new player and you need to see right where to walk. I want to show you right where to walk. All right, so we're gonna go this way. So again, if you get an item from a raid that says it could be taxidermy, just hover the item. If you guys don't know, you can hover any item and this little box will pop up and it'll show you descriptions here. But to taxidermy, I don't remember if I have a taxidermy carry-all. No. Task carry-alls. Yeah, no, I do not right now. But I will show you an item once we get there at the location. I can close my item bag. There we go. We have the stone quarter. A lot of dwarves here. So you keep going on this path here, and the taxidermist, I guess is that how you say it, will be right here. There's actually a sign. So it's in Ironmonger's Gate. So it's just south of North Bree too, or north of South Bree. It's this sign right here. See this one right here? Now, if you walk up to these rooms, we have taxidermist, and that is not a real one, a door to go in. So we're gonna go right here. We're gonna go inside. And this is where you'll bring your stuff. You see, they have some examples here. These are all cosmetic. You can put them in your yard. You can put them on your house walls. I have videos on how to do your decorations and your cosmetic things in your house if you want to check that out on the same guide playlist. Again, if you like Lord of the Rings, don't forget to like and subscribe. And Lord of the Rings Online, I do all sorts of content that's Tolkien and this game because it's an awesome game. So if we go right here, we have this guy. He's a fish taxidermist, so you go to him.
Looking for something, friend.
So this is the item you'll be trading to turn into the item. So if I hover these, you can see it's usually this color item in your inventory. It's got that purplish name with that little like brown orangish border with the gray. So it says right here, a rare barbel. It's a type of fish. Not a fish I've fished in real life, so I didn't know the name. Bring this to a taxidermy to have it mounted. I've only fished for halibut, salmon in Alaska, and I fished for, in real life? Rainbow trout and a couple of river fish and stuff. Those are my experiences on fishing. So, caught a 91-pound halibut, though. I think that's the biggest fish I've ever caught. So, yes. You're all like, what? 91 pounds? Yes, I said that correctly, 91 pounds. Unfortunately, I was not able to pull it up at that time because I was a wee dwarven lad, and I was 91 pounds at the time because I was like 10 years old. So, unfortunately, it took my dad and two other men to bring it out of the water. And then they shot it in the head with a handgun before they brought it in the boat. Yeah, you bet you weren't expecting that end of the story. Anyway, moving on, you have to do that for a fish that big. You have to kill it before you bring it in the boat because it's so strong that if it hits your leg, twig. Yeah. So anyway, you bring your thing here, you'd click on whichever one you had, one of one or whatever, and you'd say barter, and it would go in your inventory, and you would have yourself a trophy fish that you can then take and put cosmetically on your house, okay, on your wall. It's a wall thing. If you look at it, if you hover it, it says decoration wall. I mean, it only goes on a wall location in your house. So now what if you got something from a raid, right? You can talk to Steve here, Steve Wittenhorn. Pretty awesome name, actually. Those Elmo, what is it? Whitbreed. I don't know about that one. Not as cool of a name.
Hello, friend.
So this is a lot of raid things you can get. Like, for example, this is a Shield of the White Hand, Nornor's Head, which is the giant, basically, head of the turtle raid in Moria. then get this. You get the trophy. Now, it actually has a cooldown. If you click on the head in your house, it actually has a thing that really happens once it's in your home. And your character will go, oh, and it'll make this like sound like it's still alive. And then your character's face will be all like this. It's pretty funny. Also a little annoying. If you want to remove the face, you just do /mood_happy/ Anyway, it changes your mood, your character, your mood too. Omnis Pool. This is something you have to get a tentacle from the Watcher in the water. It's another raid. You can put this in your front yard. If you click on it, it'll grab your foot. Let's just let you find out yourself. How about that? We'll do some videos on cosmetics in the future. But there's those. These are all from different instances and raids. This guy, Clar here.
Are you looking for something,
White and Horn. He's got this guy is the hunter one basically. So a lot of like things you get from, I don't know if they're all from Undamaged Cave Troll head. I don't know if this head remains, if these come from an instance or if this is just something you can find on the field. Because I know some of these you can kill a creature like this Bargist Corpse. I don't know why it's a picture of a cute little fox on the actual thing. It's an evil looking dog. It's not what it looks like normally. But anyway, side note, then you get this scary looking dog, which is this one right here. That's the one you can get. They're basically like werewolf dogs. They're really evil. They're not good dogs. And then we have the bears, just so you don't feel sad. Again, I'm someone personally that I'm all for taxidermy fish in real life, just a side note, and this is super fun for in-game, like a warg that would rip you apart and things. But like, I don't know, I still get kind of sad with some animals with taxidermy. But I think I kind of understand more. It's a little weird with pets, but I can understand more where people are like, they're like, oh, I want my forever remember this. I'm like, okay, well, I don't know. I guess that's everyone's personal preference.
What can I do for you today?
Well, that's enough into that. We have also like a trophy of like this what is it? Frost Antler, which is a moose basically, and a Wolverine, and a Winter Worm trophy. So these are things you can capture, kill, and sometimes they'll just drop this special item that you can bring here. So just make sure you hover the items and go, oh, bring this item to a taxidermist and have it made into a housing trophy. That's what this is for, okay? That's the goal here. And then you have Bill Wittenhorn Collector.
Hello, friend. Can I help you with something?
So this guy will give you, what does this guy give you? So the black robes, these are black robe as night. Black is pitch, okay. So this must drop from, I'm assuming, an instance. It says item level 65. I'm assuming this drops from like the Angmar instance. And you can get the unwelcome mat. So yes, it turns into a decoration for your doormat. Collection of robes, deep black must. Okay, all right. So it's just a cool looking doormat. So again, this guy has some more raid stuff, and then you can also just turn some stuff in here to him. You could just get this red capped limb. Ew. We don't really. It's your trophy of killing some monster. The dark music box, ambient music, so scary. A music box of dark evil. We have the fireplace, the Dragos fireplace. Is that from the Eternal Flame? I don't know. So you probably get these from different instances. I don't actually know where you get these right now at this time. In the future, I'll make a video if I know where those come from. But that's about it, my friends. You can come talk to any of these fine gentlemen here behind me, and they can make you a nice taxidermied fake video game thing for your wall here. So cool. That's where you find them. This is where you bring them. I like the fishing ones. I think those are the coolest. That you could just like catch a fish yourself in the fishing system in this game and then come and stuff it. There's a halibut, except mine was more like it would fit half of this wall in real life. All right, my friends. Anyway, have a good one. I'll see you in the next ones. Thank you to my Patreon. Subscribe button's there by that little boar. And next video, LOTRO Tales over there. Brukazakuzare menu. See you all in the next episodes of Voice of the Rings.